Good. Okay, good afternoon. I'm here to give this persuasive speech about inviting you to the Virgin Islands. I'm going to pan my room to let you see my audience. Of course, right now I only have two audience. Well, today I'm going to let you know about the Virgin Islands. I want to invite you down to the Virgin Islands to come and take a vacation. It's the #1 destination for most tourists. Today I have a question for the audience. I want to know how many of you in the audience ever thought about taking a trip to the islands, or the Virgin Islands to be specific?
I'd like to. I'd like to go to any number of them, but
Okay.
not able to.
Well, tonight I'm here to persuade you about taking a trip to the Virgin Islands.
What about you, Jen?
I'll go anywhere, basically, that's interesting.
Okay, well, this would be an interesting place to visit. If you take a vacation there, it'd be one that you'll never forget. I know there's a time and a place for everything, but when there's a time to have fun and a good vacation, having a vacation in the Virgin Islands would be one that you'll never forget. It'd be an experience that will last for a long time in your mind. Just imagine being in a place of total peace and tranquility. I know some of you might say that there's no such place that you can have such peace and tranquility, but in the Virgin Islands, yes, you can. Many people come there just for that.
Really?
Okay? Yes. Let's come on down to the Virgin Islands and you can enjoy the cool breezes, the tropical sunshine, and just beautiful clear waters you can swim in. If you want to know just how many people actually visit the Virgin Islands each year because of different reasons, is a website that I visited which is www.nationsonline.org. They have a quote in there saying that, quote, it is said that the islands host about 2 million visitors each year. Why? The reason for this is, #1 reason I believe is the weather. St. Thomas quote, this is a quote I got from an online source, newsday.com. It says, the air is clean. Your hair suddenly feels moist and your skin looks good. Steady trade winds from the east keep the temperatures from sweltering. If it rains, the stuff generally yields quickly to blue skies. End of quote. That's a quote from newsday.com. That's not the only reason why people come to the Virgin Islands. They come to the Virgin Islands also for beautiful views and historical sites. They might want to look over the Virgin Islands and look from the top of the hills and look over the harbor and see just a fantastic view. Or they might want to sit in a famous Drake seat. He was a famous sailor back in the colonial days. He had a special seat where he can just view over the Caribbean Sea and look over the beaches right on top of the island. It's a historical site.
That's pretty cool.
Also, you can also have a view of the beautiful white sandy beaches, which is unforgettable. But some of the main reasons that people come to the Virgin Islands are water activities. That's one. And historical sites. They also come to experience the culture of the people and the carnival, to experience the carnival. They also come to experience the free port shopping in the Virgin Islands. These are main items that people come for every day. Millions of tourists come down there just for these things. Water activities such as swimming on the beaches, deep sea diving,
All right.
parasailing, stuff like
A lot of that stuff I've always wanted to do.
fishing and yachting, or just boat racing, stuff like that. That's activities. Tourists love that. They also come for the historical sites. They might take a trip around the islands, the entire island, just a few spots where pirates, old-time pirates, were the views that they saw back in the days. Come on down to and visit the Virgin Islands, where you can visit monumental Fort Christian. It's a monumental fort that was made for defense in the Virgin Islands. It's a defense port that protected the harbor from invaders and pirates.
Like a dam?
It's similar to a dam, but it's a huge building with thick walls, about 12 feet thick, that you can't penetrate. Because, back in the days, they used cannons to blast.
Oh, yeah.
So they made real thick walls so you can't get through. You can also visit the historical Black Bear's Castle or the Blue Bear's Castle. These are historical pirates of the Caribbean, where they built these fortresses, what they call castles, where they hid their treasures that they stole from whoever back in the days. You can also visit the historical 99 Steps. This is a set of steps that is on the back streets of the Virgin Islands in St. Thomas, where it goes straight up the hill. It's made of bricks all the way, 99 steps. Also, they also come to experience the culture of the Virgin Islands, to experience the food, the way of life, and just to experience the island attire, wearing sandals, shorts, t-shirts.
Very relaxed.
Right. Tank tops or no shirts. They also come for the carnival, which is considered one of St. Thomas' main events. It is the greatest event in St. Thomas. Matter of fact, this is in April. It's beautiful weather. It's filled with lots of colors. You see beautiful parades, floats, enormous amount of colors. You can enjoy yourself eating the best foods and drinking whatever you want to drink and just have fun. But one of the main things that tourists come down to the Virgin Islands for is to enjoy the Freeport shopping.
Now, what's that?
Freeport shopping is enjoying tax-free products. So you could come on down to the Virgin Islands and take a stroll down to the main street, where they have enormous amount of jewelries, liquor, tobacco at cheap rates, tax-free. In the Virgin Islands, we have some of the cheapest jewelry, liquor, and tobacco for sale.
But all quality.
Good quality. Right. This is a quote that I got from another website. Visit USVI.com. Quote: though it is only 32 square miles in size, St. Thomas has 1 million miles worth of things to do. Going shopping and sailing, snorkeling and sightseeing, or diving and dining. Enjoying the island's world-renowned golf course, picture-perfect beaches, and spectacular nightlife. End of quote. This is a quote from visit USVI.com. When do people visit the Virgin Islands? They mostly visit like during the winter months, when it's cold in the United States. They come in there and get a little warmer. It's beautiful. But
Just like the ducks, huh?
when is the best time to visit the Virgin Islands? Anytime. It is always beautiful. It's always sunny. It rains, but not for too long.
Real.
As I said earlier.
Sounds real, man. Sounds real nice.
Okay. And this is another quote that I got from another website. Quote that said, unlike Florida, U.S. Virgin Islands temperature rarely vary from 80s in the daytime and 70s at night.
That's
That's
crazy.
Beautiful weather. Okay.
That's as low as it goes.
That was a quote from Newsday.com. Another question I have for the audience is, how many of you have never thought about taking a trip to the Virgin Islands?
Yeah, I have. I'd like to.
Or have never even thought about it? Just anyway, if you have never thought about it and you're not going to take a trip to the Virgin Islands, you will be losing out on a lot of good stuff. It is a place that I recommend everybody to go at least one time in their lifetime. It is beautiful. It'll be an experience you'll never forget. In conclusion, I will have to say that visiting the Virgin Islands is an opportunity to view and swim in the most beautiful beaches and the clearest and cleanest water in the world. It's beautiful. You can enjoy soft, cool tropical breezes and enjoy the opportunity to shop in the finest perfume, jewelry, tobacco, and alcohol stores in the world. Each person is allowed to return home with these products, tax-free. Each person is allowed to return home with 8 bottles of liquor to enjoy themselves when they return home. You can enjoy food and beautiful views from the top of the mountain, looking down at the small town of Sotomayor. This is the capital of the Virgin Islands. Now, isn't that worth the time to take a trip to the Virgin Islands after working all year long?
That'd be nice. Give you something to look forward to.
I think it is. So I think you should come on down to the Virgin Islands and take some time out for yourself. Come on and walk on our beautiful beaches and enjoy the island for a while. I will guarantee that you will return home fresh and rejuvenated to get back to work energized, prepared for another year at work until your next vacation. And finally, when you visit the Virgin Islands, you are supporting America's products because it is America's paradise. Yes, St. Thomas is the U.S. Virgin Islands. Thank you.
That's nice, man. So